Good afternoon everybody and welcome back to the channel. So the 13th of November and we are still planting winter beans. We started winter beans again on Monday this week. There was a bit of a delay last week. We had some logistical issues. We had to clean some of the bean seed ourselves, but that's up and running, and as you can see we're out with the Claydon. So let me just show you ground conditions. So you can see wheel marks where the tractor's been working hard, but if we just come to the side and dig down, you know, there we go, sort of 2 to 3 inches depth. We've got the A share set a little bit higher than the leading tine, so that's going down a bit deeper, providing a bit of coverage. Now this is one of the fields where we spun on the oats earlier. Thank you, Labrador. So as I'm not sure if they're going to survive. Interestingly, a bit of black grass there as well, but these are the oats. Hopefully they will make it through. At the time we did it to provide a bit of green cover, but actually it's been so dark. Hang on a second. Actually it's been so dark they really haven't got much bigger than this sort of probably 5 inches long, but there has provided a bit of a green mat. As you can see next door where we're about to set up, actually the green cover is quite consistent. And just to remind you, we sprayed that off, had a round of glyphosate before we spun the oats on. So hopefully, if we didn't get back on the field, at least there was some black grass control, and it was a hedge against the weather. Now this is the field where we were doing our drainage plan. As you can see, we ran over the heaps of soil, and we've run through them afterwards with the Claydon just to try and level it out a bit. Here you can see the effects of spinning the oats on. They're sort of, there you go, sort of 5 to 6 inches tall. Quite clean actually here. And what I've been really pleased with is the very even distribution of the oats. I think it was about 100 kilos a hectare we spun this on. So just a bit of green helps keep the soil out of the tyres. It helps improve travelability. And so there you go. Quick update for this date, the 13th of November. I'd say that's about so it's a little bit shallow, probably 2 inches. That one's even worse, but that's directly almost behind the wheel mark. This is a bit better. There you go. And, unmoved grounds there, beans there, 2 inches. Evening everybody, so we're out. It's the 14th of November. Some of our heavy land we're still drilling beans. As you saw from that video, wasn't particularly deep, so just been out, had a dug around, and we've adjusted pulled the leading tines out of it so that we could get more depth. The tractor was actually struggling to pull the drill, but I think now what we'll find is that actually the beans are going plenty deep enough now. I always find this bit scary when you do it on camera. You've absolutely got to be able to find a bean. There we go. So we are now a good 3 inches down. So, depth of my hand. So length of my fingers down. It's plenty deep enough. Good morning, everybody. So it's Sunday the 17th of November, and I just wanted to show you here. This is the light land. This is where we started drilling, and as you've seen this week, we have continued bean drilling with the clade, and in fact we're lucky enough to finish all of our planned bean work. And similar to those people on social media, I confirm soil conditions have been amazing. Really some of the best bean ground that we've ever drilled into. Friable, moist, good seed coverage. Quite a lot of ground movement. We're going for a bit more depth now, and that brings us on to my point here. So this was winter wheat. I'll add the planting date below. As you can see, we can clearly see the rows now. Now you're wondering what these are. This is because we actually managed to roll this earlier in the week. So here's some footage of the rolls in action. And as you can see, the rolls are running clean. So really a good effect there. As you can see here, from the wide row spacing is probably better on the brow of the hill, but it's planted with the Claydon. So this was done with the disc halters, and it's coordinated with the tram line. So he's in a tram line. Having said that, look at that skip there. I have to move over to prove my point. But anyway, really pleased with this. It's gone down super smooth. Now, so a little bit of a discussion about this. We started with it was drilled. We didn't think we could roll it, so we pre-emmed it, and then about a week after pre-emming, maybe 10 days, just as we thought the wheat was coming up, we harrowed the whole of this. Now I can hear those chemical reps who watch this freaking out at this point and saying, well, you're an idiot, you will have destroyed all efficacy of your preems. Well, we proved that in the spring that that's not the case, so that's a positive improvement. So we know we can get good efficacy even with the preems and the weeder. So we've created a finer seed bed because we've used the rake. So it was a little bit coarse after the drill, finer seed bed with the rake. It was timed to coincide with this white leaf point on the black grass just as it's emerging. I can actually see very little black grass out here. And then we've managed to roll, so we've created a new finer seed bed, and this week or next week we're hoping to come through here and Avadex the whole lot, and hopefully we'll grab effectively two chemical control points, one with the pre-em and then a second one again later with the Avadex, and time will tell if this works or not. But we haven't put a check strip in this field because I actually had to hire in a different tractor, so it wasn't one of my own, so I can't give you the check strip. But I was able, but we have kept a field separate that hasn't been either raked or rolled. We'll see. Probably won't do the Avadex in it. It's not particularly Avadex black brass prone. It's very bad for brome, and so we will be going back through later this year with Broadway Star, but that's sort of where we're heading. So really a big update, really pleased to have got our beans finished. Unbelievable that we managed to do some rolling in November. Bit of a rain overnight, so not sure we'll be able to carry on rolling the beans, which is what I had been hoping to do. But please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, click on the little bell to get notifications of when our next video goes live. See you next time. Bye.